All right, all right. It is time to have a serious conversation. Is Sinners a hit or is it a miss? Ben Stiller believes that it is a hit. However, Variety and I has some questions. So what I want to do today is I want to break down the box office results. I want to talk about possible scenarios and if Sinners can earn a profit. Now look, before I get started, do you borrow three major favors. Please hit that subscribe button. And after you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell because YouTube absolutely sucks at notifying subscribers that content creators has uploaded videos to their platform. Hitting that notification bell certainly helps. And don't forget to hit that like button to help me out with that algorithm, baby. Now let's get into today's news. This article is coming from News18.com. It is titled Ben Stiller Defends Michael B. Jordan's Sinners $61 million box office opening. Now, right there is very misleading. And I say that because some poor soul will look at this at face value and say to themselves, well, $61 million domestically is great. No. This is the worldwide opening. That's right. I just want to point that out. All right. Ryan Coogler's Sinners surprised many by breaking box office records after it earned over $61 million globally in its debut weekend. Despite being an R-rated horror film, but a recent article by Variety claimed that the film is far from making a profit and it still needs to cross $90 million to be successful. This received a strong response from Ben Stiller, who didn't agree with their view and called out the portal for misrepresenting the film's success. The Hollywood star questioned why a $60 million opening isn't seen as a success. He pointed out that for an original movie from a big studio, that amount is good and believed that their opening weekend deserves to be celebrated. The portal wrote, quote, Sinners has amassed $61 million in its global debut. It's a great result for an original R-rated horror film. Yet, the Warner Brothers release has a $90 million price tag before global marketing expenses, so profitability remains a ways away. Unquote. All right, in response, Ben Stiller asked, quote, in what universe does a $60 million opening for an original studio movie warrant this headline? Unquote. In the post, when someone commented that earning $60 million in one weekend is a great result, the Night at the Museum star agreed with that person and simply replied, it is. All right, let's talk. You know, we got to talk about this box office, baby. All right, at $48 million, if the film managed to earn 2.5 times its opening weekend, that would give the movie $120 million domestically. Half of that goes to the studio, half of that goes to the theaters. So it's $60 million for Warner Brothers. At $15 million overseas, if the movie was to earn 2.5 times that opening weekend, that would give it $37 million overseas, thus $157 million worldwide on a $90 million budget. You get my drift here? So, if we were to be even more optimistic and say 3 times its opening weekend, right, that would give the film $144 million domestically. And we go 3 times its opening weekend overseas, that would give the film $45 million overseas for a worldwide total of $189 million worldwide on a $90 million budget. In reality, the numbers should look something like this. At $90 million, you know, 4.5 times its budget, $225 million worldwide. That's right. Even if you were to go 2 times that $90 million, then you would be looking at $180 million worldwide. Yeah, the 3 times its opening weekend would be the better result. But we all know now, for a horror film, 2 times its opening weekend, 2.7 times its opening weekend is the typical, right? Now, it may very well be able to get that 3 times its opening weekend, I would say, because on Rotten Tomatoes, the film has a 98% from critics and a 97% from audiences with an A cinema score. And amongst all audiences, you have a 96%. So not that much different. 4.7 out of 5 rating. And as for critics, you have all critics at 98%, 278 reviews. 272 of those reviews are fresh, and 6 reviews are rotten. Top critics, 55 are fresh, and 2 are rotten. So, and an 8.3 out of 10 rating. So, the 3 times this opening weekend may very well be on the table, but I don't believe that earns the film a profit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really think about what we have set for the standard of a film making profit, that is not what you're looking forward to. You know what I'm saying? What is it? $61 million opening weekend? You know what? Let's go to the calculator. 61. And let's just do that times 3, right? That would give it 183. And overseas is not a strong market now. Right now, I don't know if more markets are set to open for centers overseas, but at this very moment, the situation is what it is. It's a good film. I haven't watched it yet. It's a good film, what audiences are saying about it. But at the same time, that's not going to make it successful. Now, at this very moment, it is successful amongst the moviegoers. But when it comes down to the box office, oh no. I agree with Variety. It has a ways to go. In fact, why does this film has a $90 million budget in the first place? I mean, don't get me wrong, I haven't watched it yet, but for what I have seen, it looks like, those $40 million films, $50 million films. I don't know, maybe Michael B. Jordan's salary is getting too damn high or something. I don't know. But there's no way that this film's budget should have been $90 million. You already put an uphill battle on it. You know what I'm saying? You should have made sure that you had this budget within, other films that's related to the genre. You know what I'm saying? You don't really get vampire films with $90 million budgets. Yeah, I know there was the Dracula Untold film, which I like, by the way, and I believe that had $100 million budget. But typically, you don't have a vampire movie with a budget this high. I don't even believe that Twilight cost this much. You feel what I'm saying here? Underworld, none of those films cost $90 million. And the reason why is because it is hard to get people to show up for a vampire movie. Even though a lot of us love vampire movies, most people like to enjoy them at home. So even though Sinners may not earn a profit theatrically, I do believe once it hits streaming, it's going to blow up. I'm your boy O. Hopefully you have watched this video all the way to the end, help you blow out that algorithm. If you're not subscribed, please be sure to do so. Trying to reach that big number of 100,000 subs. So I'll be highly appreciative. You will help me cross over that threshold by hitting that subscribe button. And after you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell because YouTube absolutely sucks at notifying subscribers that content creators has uploaded videos to their platform. Hitting that notification bell certainly helps. And don't forget to hit that like button to help me out with that algorithm baby button in the comments below. Let me know what you think about this box office results. Do you believe that it's good, or do you feel like me and Variety? It has an uphill battle to earn some profit. And always remember, laissez le bon temps rouler. That means let the good times roll. But let me know in the comments below.